I am just vaccinated today, BioNTech. So I hope nothing will happen. So I will be
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. I got vaccinated about like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And for like the first 24 hours after, I was so sleepy. All I did was sleep.
Hmm. Okay,
Yes.
you were so tired, so you had some symptoms. Okay, I got
Yeah.
your point. My father got symptoms just after 5 minutes, and he
Oh,
got some symptoms. He started perspiring, and he said, you know, I can't even stand up. So they brought us a wheelchair. Then he went to a emergency room. Then they put on some oxygen tube, and they did things. Then he's okay now. Yeah,
oh,
but it's just because of he was hungry when he went there. He didn't eat anything
yeah.
before he getting vaccinated. That was the problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It
Yeah.
affects certain people differently,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
you have to expect that with a
Hmm.
vaccine.
Did you get over COVID-19 once?
No, I've never gotten it.
Wow, but we have gotten it. We have gotten over it. So yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
our
And
problem. Hmm?
how did that affect you?
Yeah, I was so exhausted in that time, so I didn't have different things. I was able to taste things. Some people say we are not able to taste things. We don't want to eat anything, but I didn't have any problem. It was like a normal flu, so I didn't feel anything special. But our health minister explained that people who got over COVID once or twice, they will have some symptoms 3 years later more, and triple people will die because of these symptoms. Because I got over it once, and some of my relatives also got over it once, and if it affects us 3 years later, then it will not be a good thing.
I have a friend who had it about 6 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and randomly throughout the day, she'll have trouble breathing.
Hmm.
And she's a singer, so she actually had to stop singing because she couldn't perform anymore because she'd run out of breath.
Wow.
Yeah,
What is the brand that you got vaccinated? It was BioNTech,
it
or
was AstraZeneca.
hmm. Mine
Yeah,
was BioNTech because we believe in Turkish people. Two
yeah.
Turkish people found BioNTech in Germany.
Oh, I
So
didn't know that.
oh, but you will know it from now.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
I live. I'm currently in the Caribbean. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know
Yes.
where it is. Yeah.
Yes. So my island is British,
Mm-hmm.
and in the UK they're using AstraZeneca. So that's what the UK government sent for us.
Hmm.
But I had plans to go back to the US because that's where I live. But I decided to stay here for the summer and just take the AstraZeneca. And then when I travel back to the US in
Hmm.
August, so I'll have the protection when I'm actually traveling instead of traveling there and then getting the vaccine.
Hmm. We have
Isn't
we had two choices. One of them was Sinovac, one of them was BioNTech, but I choose BioNTech.
that, yeah.
So I don't know what's gonna happen because I am not a doctor. I just believe what people said.
Yeah.
So we just tried it.
A lot of people were against the vaccine because
Hmm.
you don't know what will do to you in the long run
Hmm.
if they haven't tested it for that long. So at
Yeah.
the beginning, I was against it, but then I realized that, hey, COVID is extremely serious. It's killing people. And if this says it's going to protect me, why not take the risk and
Hmm.
hope that it does protect me, you know?
I was not against at all because our government will not let us to not get vaccinated. Soon after, they will say you have to get vaccinated. If you don't get vaccinated, you will not able to, walk into shopping centers, not walk into hospitals, and they will make some rules. I am sure it will happen someday. So
Soon here.
either, yeah, either you will get vaccinated or you will not go anywhere. You will just stuck at your home. What
Yeah.
are you gonna choose?
Well, I'm going to choose to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I live, they actually have this big event. It's like a
Mhm.
party coming up. Like
Mhm.
I think it's towards the end of July. And when
Mhm.
I saw the flyer, I was so excited. I was like, yes, finally I can go with my friends. But then they said you have to be fully vaccinated, meaning that you have to have your 2 shots and it has to be at least 2 weeks after the second shot.
Mhm.
By the time the event is, by the time the event happens, I'll have my second shot, but 2 weeks wouldn't have gone past. So I'm like,
Oh.
I can't go to that. So it's true, like you're missing out on things now if you're not vaccinated.
Oh, I will get my second shot in 45 days, I guess. But some say you don't have to get, 2 shots because I got over COVID once. And people who got over COVID once, they don't have to get, one more shot, they say. But we will get it, in case something happens.
Yeah,
But
just
yeah, they are not sure about anything. They are still searching on things. So we are like experiments.
yeah, it is an experiment basically. So let's hope we all don't turn into like zombies in a few years.
It's a huge process to find a cure, but they don't have this time because economy is going down. So they have to find something to make things better. They don't have that time,
How
so
has
they had to do something. Hmm?
how has the economy been in Turkey since the pandemic? How has,
Yeah, many people lost their jobs. There were so many bad things happened. So we are not able to go out on Sundays now, but as of next week, we will be able to go out on Sundays as well. And we have some restrictions like, you are not able to go out after 10 p.m. But we will have no longer these restrictions in a week. And everything will be normal in Turkey. I hope I hope nothing will happen. And I don't want to have any restrictions again.
yeah, because usually what you see around the world is
Mhm.
countries with their restrictions, then the cases will go up, and we have to start all over again, back to square one.
Yes, I love weekends. So I want to be out at weekends. When they say you
Yeah,
have to be stuck at home at the weekends and Sunday and Saturday, then I don't want to do anything. I just,
yeah.
that's the thing I want. I just want to go out.
Yeah, where I live on my island, we actually closed our borders at the beginning of
Mhm,
the pandemic. So they've been closed for the
mhm,
most part since.
mhm.
But July 1st, which is next week, we reopen completely. So that's why they wanted majority of the population to get vaccinated. So right now, I think we're at about 80% of the population has been vaccinated. So hopefully when we reopen, we can,
Mm.
manage the cases since a lot of us
Oh,
are.
but we started new. Over 18, we can able to get vaccinated. But it just happened maybe 3 days ago. So people were not able to get vaccinated if they were, under 55. But from now, people can be vaccinated if they are over 18. So it is not that bad. Children can be stuck at home. I don't care about because I am a young boy. And you don't know anything about BioNTech, so I will tell you. A couple just found BioNTech. So and they are so billionaire now. They are the richest people in Germany, like.
Is that
But
because of biotech?
yeah, just because of the BioNTech. So they ride bicycles to their work. They don't have their own car, and they have a normal house. They just don't have their own car. They always ride their bicycles to work. If you were a billionaire, like $21 billion, wouldn't you have your own car?
Yeah, it's a opinion, but I mean, I guess not spending money crazily is how you can stay a billionaire.
But they
But
don't have any car. I don't think they don't want to spend their money. Maybe they just want to be healthy. I don't know what's their reason. What's the reason behind it? But I think they dedicated themselves on science, I
um,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I wouldn't dedicate myself for anything. Maybe I would just do it later on my children, but I wouldn't dedicate myself on my work, I guess. That's not
yeah.
my thing. Would you?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Like
Maybe.
I'm studying to become a lawyer,
Hmm.
and so I love the whole world of law. I love debating with people on like different topics and things like that. So I'm really into that.
Hmm.
I'm not sure I'd like. I don't know.
What kind of lawyer do you want to be?
I
Do
want
you
to be a
want? Hmm?
family lawyer. Family
Oh,
lawyer.
okay.
Yeah. So I'll do.
Will you divorce people?
Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
like
You are the
work.
one who separates people.
Well, I won't separate them. I'll just make sure like they don't have lots of drama and crazy things happening when they are separating. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just make sure that everyone gets what they want and everyone's able to still, I don't know, somewhat be friends afterwards.
Hmm.
And children as well. That's another reason why I went into it because I'll have to deal with child custody agreements. So like who
Hmm.
gets children when and things like that. So, you know, in a way I'll be helping the children, giving them a voice. Since they're young, they don't really have a say. So I really enjoy that aspect of it.
But mothers can get the child, It is
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
If they have
But
things to give their children, then court just will give them to their mother.
yeah, but it's important. Both parents have to be in their kids' life. So
Yeah. They have to care about their children. Yeah.
yeah.